Welcome back, everybody. This is JP Trades. Let's jump into the gold charts. And well, first, I want to highlight the last two gold trades. The trade from the bottom, as well as this trade from the top here. We had almost an 11-hour trade, and it's still working its way up potentially. So this could come up and take this high and come up higher, but we will wait and see if that actually happens. But you had a 10-hour trade there, as well as almost a 9-hour trade here. So it's almost 20-hour trade. And that was over the course of really 1 day and 1 hour. So not even 2 days. That is an incredible return on investment, guys. If y'all are not taking these trades, y'all should be paying attention to these because these levels are gold. These levels have been hitting left and right. All you need to do is practice, practice, practice. And of course, you might need some education to understand how to get into these trades. So you're not just taking these trades blindly, because I do not just take these trades with a limit order sitting here waiting for it to get hit. Because again, like I've outlined in some of my other videos, if you are waiting for this to get hit and you take this trade here and it comes down to only mitigate this demand here to continue up, there is no evidence that we are absolutely going to have this full-on reversal. So we have to have some evidence here. So that's why we confirm our trades. However, let's get into what we are seeing now and what to look for next. We do have some nice setups here that are still kind of working its way into building some more liquidity. I do see I need to mark this level out. This would be our next level of demand that we're looking for. Don't really see anything below us that is too terribly interesting. I do like this one because it does have some liquidity sitting above it, as well as this one here. So let's go ahead and add those. So, and these are going to be more scalp setups. So if you have missed this area here, now what we could see, we're going to go ahead and take this small order block off since it has been mitigated, because now I want to pay attention to this one here more. So let's go ahead and pull some volume in this range. So it is kind of flirting around the middle of this range, kind of flirting around the point of control. As you see here, let's make this a little bit brighter. So we see a massive, massive amount of volume in this area. So this is a very balanced range so far. When you have the majority of your 70% value area, and it's just dead on in the middle. It's not heavy to the top side. It's not heavy to the bottom side. It's right in the middle. So this is a very, very good confirmation of an accumulation zone here. However, I wouldn't mind it to come back, pierce through this area, and then work its way up. Or even better, we see this liquidity curve here, and we just come down, take all this out. SFP this low, SFP this low, and SFP this low into our demand area, and then have that nice run up. And that would actually be leading into a swing trade. So I will include that in the swing trade video as well. But however, for scalps, we do have liquidity to sweep here. Watch for confirmation here, leading back up, sweeping these highs. So you could look for a nice sweep of liquidity here into this supply zone and have a nice, well, I would probably target one, the point of control, and then target the value area low of this range. And ultimately, again, if we come down towards this value area low, I really would like to see all of this taken. So if we did get this short opportunity, I would probably take profit here, and then take profit here. As well as we look to SFP of the high, SFP of these lows. We have a nice high volume area right here with the naked point of control, naked VWAP, and the daily level. So, yeah, SFP of the highs and lows, internal SFP with the market structure shift here, internal SFP of all these with the market structure shift in there. And that gives you 4 or 5 nice setups, 2 to 3 setups for your shorts and your longs for the scalp and intraday trade setups. Check one thing here. I haven't checked yet this morning. Okay, so we don't have any new naked points of control. Nice. Yeah, it just seems like all the volume's just right in the center here where we currently are. So that concludes all the scalp and day trade setups. I will update them as we go along.